A super fighting robot! Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I am your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today I am super excited. This finally came in the mail, and I've been waiting for this figure ever since the beginning, I think, of this year. This figure was announced sometime in February, I believe, and ever since I saw it, I was like, wow, I cannot wait to get the Giga Armor Rockman X or Megaman X. This is supposed to be a Chogokin, I think, and it has removable armor, and then you get this Rush dog. It looks like he's from like Megaman X2, but it could be wrong. Someone correct me down there. I did play halfway through Mega Man X2, so I'm not sure. And I didn't play any of the later Mega Man X's. Mega Man X1 is absolutely my favorite Mega Man game of all time. So when I saw that this was coming out, I was super excited. So enough talking, let's get this guy open, alright? So let's see what's going on here. By the way, guys, I've been driving for Uber and Lyft lately, so it's been really hard to get these out. But I have been trying to get them out more, and since I'm getting some income, I've been buying some toys. So I have reviews incoming, and so just be patient with me. I'll have a lot of reviews by the end of this month. So let's look at this figure. Let's give him a look. Wow, he looks really cool. We got Mega Man X with all that armor, without his armor here, and then we have armor here, and then we have Rush the dog. So this might be a while because I know there's a lot of pieces. By the end of this video, hopefully we can get them all together, and let's see how he is. Now, Tamashii Nations hasn't been releasing a lot of Mega Man stuff, so I've been really curious to see. What they can do now that they're going to be making this figure. Whoa! So let's look at him. Let's take a closer look here. So there he is. Now let me just tell you right off the bat, this guy is heavy. Holy smokes, is he heavy. We're talking about, let's see here. So the True Force Collectibles Mega Man right here. So let's do a quick comparison right now. He's heavier than him. And he's made out of die-cast metal. A lot of parts on him is die-cast metal. And this guy's heavier and he's shorter. Wow, I am thoroughly impressed. He feels really rock solid. Get it? Rock solid, Rockman. He's really rock solid. And this is by far the heaviest 112 scale, maybe even a little higher in scale. Maybe like what? Let's say this is like a 110 scale in terms of Mega Man. And then we're going to compare with all the other Mega Man figures that I have just to see how tall he scales with others. So far, really loving this. Let's take a closer look. Let's see what's going on here. We got like this clear plastic that's see-through. You can see a little bit of his through there, kind of like towards the robotics, but not quite. And of course, we're looking here. We have clear plastic here on the legs. And he seems more, I think I've noticed, like, I do like the way he looks. But now that he's here, and I've been waiting so long to get him, I think I'm a little bit unimpressed by his look. And I think this is the reason why. It seems like he needs to be with his full armor to fully get what he is. You know what I'm saying? I guess when we put the full armor on, we're going to see. But, I mean, he could be slightly better. There could be more shading on the face, too. I don't know. I guess if you anticipate something for so long, you expect something else. And a good example of that is the Arthur that I just reviewed, and he was just not that good. But, let's see. No, that's actually really tight. So far, I think he looks okay. He could look better. And I think the reason is that you got all these spots that you can put the armor on, and it kind of intrudes with this overall design. As a standalone figure, like if you were to just get it, just have it like this, he looks okay. I would say a solid 8 out of 10 right here. I would still buy him because I'm a huge Mega Man X fan. But let's face it, you bought this figure. If you bought this figure, you're probably going to buy it for everything else, which is the armor. So before we get into the armor, let's look at Rush the dog here, who transforms into a speed bike with all the armor. Now, I'm really digging this. Obviously, he should ride on the top here. And, of course, he's really articulated, as he should be, especially if you're buying this figure. This figure is $100. Now, so far, I have to say, with everything that you get, yeah, this is by far the best value. I mean, look at all you get. Armor pieces, you get essentially a vehicle, which also doubles as his pet dog. And then you have Megaman here. Now, I'm just going to do a quick articulation here. And I'm not going to go super into it, just because I want to get a review out on this guy. So it looks like he has a ton of articulation. I'm not even going to tell you what they are. I'm going to do that in the review. And we're looking at standard SH Figure Arts and D Arts when it was around, maybe even better than D Arts. We have solid amp crunch there, solid rotation at the head and neck, lots of articulation, ball joints, and all kinds of stuff. This is something you expect for this price point. And then we're going to look at Rush, and he has up and down, no neck rotation, which is fine. And then we have his legs, all four of his legs, and of course the tail is articulated. So far, loving this set right here. Just looking at these two, looking really solid. Now, let's see here. This is going to be the fun part, is to put him together. And this is going to be an adventure for both of us. I'm really excited. Can't wait to put this guy together. If you remember back in the 2000s, there was this Megaman armor builder set. I forgot the true name of it. And this reminded me so much of those days. I used to collect a lot of those and mix and match the armors, and I'd make my own little Mega Man adventures back in the day, play with them all. As of right now, as much as I'd love to show you what those are, I don't have them anymore because I can't find them. I know they're in my house somewhere, but even if I did find them, they are just destroyed. They had really loose joints. They were not meant to be played with. And as a kid, okay, I take that back. As a teenager, I played with them a lot. I absolutely love them. They were the only Mega Man figures that were out at the time. So yeah, I mean, I had to get them. I bought a bunch of them. I had Zero. I had X in his white armor, regular X, and then I'd mix and match the parts to make like this really ultimate version. Okay, so this may take a while because I've never built him before. So I got my trusty manual here, and we're just going to see if we can zip right through it. Okay, so let's get him together. It looks like we should start with these shoulder pads. Okay, let's see. Let's put that there. Now I'm looking at the manual at the same time here. Okay, let's get that shoulder pad. So as you can see here, this right here should fit right into his shoulder. It doesn't seem to signify left or right. So I think they should go on. It doesn't matter. And we have Kira here to help us. Hey, baby. How's it going? There she is. She's just playing. Crazy cat. Love her to death, but still, she's always wanting to get into my reviews. It seems to be loose. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's see if we can find the other one. Okay, this one seemed to fit on much tighter than this one. This one might require a little pushing. Okay, so you got to put some force into his armor pieces when putting them in. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. I'm kind of like being nice and trying not to. And there goes Kira. Hopefully she's not going to steal one of these pieces. I hate it when she does that. Crazy kitty. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to slide in. Let's see, maybe it's the other way around. Okay, I'm starting to see a problem already. It seems like the right shoulder could have too small of a insertion point, whereas this one seems to be fitting really well. I put both of them on. Yes, well, hold on. Let me try again. Okay, so according to the manual, it says it's same on the other side. So they should just fit right in. It seems like I'm having a lot of trouble putting these shoulder pads in. What the heck? I should not be having this much trouble. Okay, so before I put that in, let's see if I can even put on the chest plate. Maybe the chest plate will help in stabilizing that chest armor. Upside down. There we go. Okay, this armor is extremely pressure fitted. Oh, it's really hard to get that in there. It looks like I might have to put a lot more force into the shoulder blades. It's just really hard to get this one on. This could be a quality control issue. That maybe they just didn't fit them perfectly in. I would hate to have to super glue these on. Yeah, it looks like we have a quality control issue with the shoulder pads. Let's put these on last. Let's see what's going on. So first of all, the chest plate does seem to be fitting really nicely. So we'll put the belt in last or later. Okay, so we put the belt in first. I'm sorry. So again, we got to do this together. This is the first time I've ever put this guy together. Okay, so these insertion points, it looks like we should just slide this on him. Yeah, there we go. So we got his butt plate on. Okay, that's seems to be fitting really well. Not bad, not bad. A little bit. Yeah, this is really tight. I guess it's better tight than loose. We'll see how he is when he's fully put together. So it also says to place the boots on. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, it has insertion points there. Pretty simple and straightforward on the boots part. Again, I'm still kind of disappointed that these shoulder pads are not working. I would hate for that to be the only problem with this figure, because so far he's starting to look really cool. And everything seems to be fitting well besides those shoulder points. Oh, please don't do this to me. Okay, let's see here. And this should go like that. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let's put this guy on later. I have to go according to the instruction manual. Let's say, so we put on his booster boots. I don't think it matters. I think, yeah, it really doesn't matter. It should be the same. Ooh, loving those boots. Those giant boots. Megaman trademark right there. All right, let's go more into it. So now that we got most of his front on, it says, according to the manual, that we got to start building his wings or his backpack. So these fins should be able to fit right here, kind of like that. Okay, so you have half of it, and then you take the other half, and it should fit like so. Ooh, that actually is a really nice fit. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, and then we should be able to take these shoulder wings, or the wings, I guess, and just place them like so. Oh man, that looks sick. Look at that, guys. I can't wait to put that on him. And by the way, these are really tight. Oops, maybe not this one, but we'll see. It should be able to be placed on him, so it'll be a much tighter fit. So let's give that a try once I get this back. Okay. And we should just put it on him like so. So you got the hole back here, and it should just be placed. Oh yeah, good, excellent. Pops right in. Look at that. Oh man, this is just, he's already looking pretty badass. Look at that. I can't believe this figure. This figure looks amazing. Wow. See, like I said, this figure definitely needs the armor. It just, it just it just makes it look so much cooler. I'm already loving it, and I haven't even fully put on everything. Okay, so let's keep going. Looks like we got to put the blaster on next. Okay, all this snaps right on. See, look at that. Look how man, come on, shoulder blades. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's try one more time. Come on, shoulder blades. I'm really disappointed by these shoulder blades. This is definitely a QC issue. See, look at that. It just popped right off. And Kira's trying to grab it. Hold on. Stop. Okay, guys. Come on, let's see. Come on, it's got to fit. It's like this is the only problem. Yeah. Let's put a little more force into that. Nope. Yep, I don't know, guys. These shoulder blades just don't want to stay on. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Everything else is so tight, and it seems like it all just pops together, but these shoulder blades, look at that. Falls right off. We'll worry about that, I guess, later, unfortunately. Let's get this head thing on, his headdress. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Okay, we got the blaster, we got the wings, we got the head, we got everything going on here. We got Kira in the background there. Let's get his shield going. This should be fairly simple to pop in. Yeah, really loving that. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. Hold on one second. Kira knocked over my instruction manual. So I'm going to pose this guy while I grab him. Let's see. Whew! So let's look at this. Let's just take a second and enjoy this beautiful... Okay, maybe not everything sticks as it should. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Yeah, so there you have it. Just needs a little bit of shimmying in. So yeah, there he is. Okay, so looking solid, looking good. Let's focus that a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. This is an excellent piece. Whoa. Looking really solid. Wow. And it looks like we even get a stand. So far, he seems to be worth the money. So far. So that's how it is. And I'm assuming this goes like so. I'll figure that out later. So one thing I've noticed, according to the manual, you can make like a interesting version of the blaster by removing the wings. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this. Guys, check this out. So it looks like the wings go like so. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, see, look at that. There's like a little notch right there. You get like a mega blaster like thing going on here. Oh, that looks so cool. Especially from this angle. And you can have him look like that. Hold on, this shield doesn't want to stay on either for some reason. Yeah. I'm having trouble keeping the shield on. I mean, it's not as bad as the shoulder blades, but... So there you have it. That looks really, really cool. Wow. That looks very, very awesome. Let's give that a quick look again. Zoom in. Wow. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Gorgeous. Loving this piece, despite the shoulder blades. Okay, guys. So, I've been having a lot of trouble with the shoulder pads lately. But I've kind of figured out what's wrong with them. And I'm going to give you a tip. For those who are going to purchase this figure and you're going to have this problem, I'm going to tell you right now. Let's zoom in and let's look at what's going on here. This joint or this insertion point in order to go to his shoulder is slightly too big. So this, as if you notice something, I kind of sanded it down. And now I don't have that much issues. See, it's still decently tight, but it wasn't like falling. It was falling off. See, no longer falling off. It could be much better. See, it still has problems. It's still a little bit too big. I do need to work on it some. But yeah, I think that's the problem with why these shoulder blades are just refusing to go in. It's just way too big. It just pops out. And since we're dealing with hard plastic here, extremely hard plastic, it's really hard for it to insert. Okay, see, that was working. You just got to work it in. And that's kind of the problem. This should not be a problem. I'm going to tell you guys right now. This shouldn't be a problem. I spent $100 on this figure, and I love everything about him so far. He's really cool looking. I really love everything about him. He looks solid. It's everything I've wanted in a Mega Man figure. Removable armor, looking really good without the armor. Not the best, but still looks really good. And just, you could add stuff to him. But when I'm paying this much, I don't need to take out my sanding stick to sand down joints in order to make armor fit. This is a problem. I don't like that. Maybe your guys's, maybe if you bought this and you don't have this problem, great. Lucky you. You got a solid one. But as of right now, this is really disappointing. I like it. Don't get me wrong. It just needs work. And as a person who likes to tinker, this is fine. And now, I'm having a lot of troubles making sure, okay, now I'm having another problem. So this shield, this joint right here, or this insertion point, let's look at that, is far too small for that hole, or that insertion. Come on, guys. See? Look at that. Look how easy that comes off. See? Barely any force comes off. Whereas everything else, look at that. I can just wiggle that blaster armor part. Nothing. No problem. And then that comes off. Hey, looks like I'm going to have to maybe add a little bit of super glue in order to tighten that up. See, I'm dealing with loose joints and I'm dealing with too big of joints. And it's like, ugh! I don't want to be frustrated with this figure. I want to love it. It's real. I'm struggling right now to love this figure. But dang, it's just not working out as well as I anticipated. So there he is, looking really good with all that armor. Let's get those wings back on. And then we're going to keep going on with this unboxing. Okay, everyone, the last thing I want to do before we end this unboxing is, yes, I know that Rush will get his armor in order to make him into a speeder bike, but I'm not going to show that. You're just going to have to wait for the full review in order for me to put that all together. So what we're going to do here is we're going to compare scale. True Force Mega Man, the white armored special edition that I got at Comic-Con. D Arts Mega Man X. As you can see, this Mega Man X towers over D Arts. We got another D Arts, his Ultimate Armor. I really love this one. That was a cool one. And of course, we have the Rockman, or Dash, or I guess Volnut Mega Man from Sentinel. And as you can see, he's the smallest. And easily, this one is the biggest of them all. Easily. He's just large. He's too big to be Mega Man because Mega Man is supposed to be short in terms of scale. So, I mean, all the other ones seem to be scale. True Force obviously is not to scale. Now that I look at it, maybe they're about the same. Yeah, I'd say he's a tad bit taller, just a tad. So they are about the same in terms of that scale. So there you have it. Really loving this figure. I have a, man, those joints are really a bummer. I'm going to see what I can do with them. I'm going to give you my final report when I go into the full review. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Thanks again, and have a good one.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.